Hi, my name is Steve Kazella. I'm a partner over at Tower Genius, the USA's premier cell site lease coaching consulting firm for cell site landlords and property owners in the United States. Real quick, wanted to talk about an article that just came out on CNET, CNET.com, and the gentleman's name is David Lumb, the writer, and I just want to touch on a couple quick things here. T-Mobile spends $300 million to boost service in latest 5G auction. T-Mobile scored over 7,000 licenses to cover 81 million people with 5G service in the U.S. So I harp a lot on T-Mobile. I am a former site acquisition consultant, had done work for them for about 2 years as a subcontractor in the New York metro area 22 years ago. I deal with T-Mobile on a weekly basis, sometimes on a daily basis, depending on what projects we're working on. And one of the biggest things, I see the commercials, I see the advertising, the marketing, and I just know that the rural American municipalities, towns, populations are really underserved by T-Mobile. And the exciting thing that came out in the last 3-4 weeks is the partnership that T-Mobile has now, or will have, with SpaceX and Starlink, with Elon Musk. And that's going to basically enable your phone, as long as it can see the sky, to connect to a satellite, a Starlink satellite, which is basically a floating cell tower up in orbit. And you'll be able to use your phone, and it's not going to be the same great coverage that you might get from T-Mobile if you're within like a quarter mile of a cell site, of a 5G site, but it will allow you to communicate, to send a text message, for messaging and for phone calls. And obviously there's limited capacity, but these aren't designed to work in the urban areas. So this article here from CNET, it just basically says that they spent $304 million to scoop up thousands of additional spectrum licenses. So they can't just put up cell towers. They have to own the spectrum. They have to win these auctions. And so it looks like T-Mobile is finally going to start to build out additional towers and cell sites out in these rural areas. So in areas that were underserved or completely unserved, that were complete dead zones, now it might be worthwhile for them to put up a site or add that 5G coverage in an area, and then have the capacity and the capability for somebody to actually make a phone on their T-Mobile device and be connected in a more rural area where they're not gonna have a whole lot of capacity. They're not, these sites are not running as hot as they would be in the urban markets. But this is exciting stuff here. 7,000 county-based licenses that T-Mobile acquired. Sorry, I got one hand working here. The 7,000 licenses they acquired in the auction plug holes in their overall 5G network. So, obviously T-Mobile is not going to be the one that's admitting, hey, we have holes in our network, because their marketing is such that they have the greatest 5G network. The truth is it's not the greatest, but these are exciting steps from them, where I think when they integrate with Starlink and they have these additional 7,000 licenses, you're going to see a lot of new cell sites going up, and the existing ones are going to have, additional 5G capabilities. So as far as, if you're a cell site landlord, I wouldn't say you have anything to worry about, because again, this technology, it's not going to replace cell sites. So when you're talking about the Starlink and the satellite network is not a replacement. It's going to enhance what their current sites are actually doing, and it's really focused. And if you on a previous, I guess I'll link to the YouTube video in the description. But if you watch the video, it's like a 16-17 minute video. It's also from CNET, from the YouTube channel. I'll link to that. But if you listen to the video, I guess about 12-13 minutes into the video, you can hear Musk saying, hey, look, this is not going to replace the cell towers. Like, this is for areas that have zero coverage, absolutely no coverage. So T-Mobile's not coming out admitting, hey, we don't have coverage. I mean, if you look at their maps, you can see entire areas of the Rocky Mountain states in the West that are just, they don't have coverage, and it's sparse coverage on the roadways. I think this is going to open up a lot more of these smaller communities where they might invest in a new tower now, or add the 5G capabilities to existing sites, and co-locate on towers where they're in communities where they don't have a presence. So it's exciting stuff happening, and technology advances are good for the most part, and this is a pretty exciting time again in the wireless industry, and it is changing. If you have questions about your particular cell site, you need help with a cell tower lease, valuation or negotiation related question, give us a call at Tower Genius. Our number is 888-313-9750, and check us out at towergenius.com. Smash the like button, and please subscribe. We'd love to get more subscribers. I know about 80% of you that watch these videos aren't subscribed, so give us press that button, ring the bell, and we'll talk to you soon.